Vidya Bros.
Alright guys, welcome back.
I don't know if that's the straight reference, but the reference mostly with him is Dio. Probably both. There's a villain in Star Wars Crusaders, which is part 3, that they fight in like a poker game or a blackjack, like whatever type of like gambling game in one episode, and his name is Steely Dan. There's a villain later on that's...
I think you told me all this.
There's a villain that's one of Dio's henchmen in part 3, and I can't take him seriously at all when he's on the screen, despite he's supposed to be scary. Like, he's a terrifying bad guy. Because, you know what his name is?
What?
Vanilla Ice.
What does he have, ice powers at least?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what his powers were, but he was really fucking strong. There's a villain in... There's a horde of these zombies, it's 4 zombies, in the first arc, and they work for Dio, and they're named after the last names of the members of Led Zeppelin, so there's one named, like, Plant, Page...
Oh, that's awesome.
And then the other 2 names, I forgot what the other 2 members' names are, so they're named after those last names. Right away, I'm like, wait, is this a Led Zeppelin reference?
That's awesome.
I looked it up, and I'm like, yeah, this is a Led Zeppelin reference. There's a villain in part 2 named AC/DC, that's how his name is pronounced, but it's spelt weird, and it's like, oh, it's supposed to be AC/DC.
That's pretty cool.
There's 2 characters, but it's not because of legal reasons, like I thought it was at first. It's because of just poor translation errors, and these 2 characters in the first arc, one of them's name is Dyer, and the other one's name is Straightzo. It's supposed to be Dyer and Straits, but it's Dyer and Straits.
Wait, didn't Dire Straits make that fucking song? That
Money for
song?
Nothing.
Huh?
Money for Nothing.
Yeah.
That's their most famous song, and they hated... The animators for that music video hated the work they did on that video, because they don't get recognized for anything else they've done since that video. So, they really can't stand that video they worked on exists. They hate their own work on that.
You know what would be cool though, but it would be weird, but it would be bizarre also.
And the series reboot, which is getting a reboot, how ironic is that?
Yeah, I know.
That series made a reference to the Money for Nothing video and had the characters from the song that were in the music video. In one episode, like they kind of took a stab at it. So it's like, yeah, this is why the freaking guys that made the video for this song that got really famous do not like their own work they did on it.
Wow, I remember that.
Because Pan talked about it in a video he did over a year ago of top 5 creators who hated their work.
So, getting back to my original point, though...
Oh yeah, sorry, we completely got sidetracked because they're talking about how certain things can do better things than others.
Yeah, but,
execution-wise.
Yeah, but what my original point was, though... If you're gonna be on YouTube,
I can't
like, just in general, just give a shit, or don't give a shit, because YouTube it has a valid point, though, because... You know something though? We're Rich from UTech USA, and it makes sense. He said that if you don't give a shit and you're gonna complain on YouTube about them taking away your money, yes, I know it's your money, but like you're making $2 a fucking day. I can go and you literally go and ask your fucking grandparents or your parents to fucking do chores, and you get $10 a fucking. They're making a video on YouTube.
Yeah, it's true.
So like. But, like I said...
I came in here for nothing. I can't even go through there yet.
But, like he said, give a shit or don't give a shit. Because if you're gonna complain, don't complain. Because there's nothing you have to complain about. And if you're gonna complain about anything, even if you were making somewhat more money than other people, and you had like barely 1,000 subscribers, but you were making more than some people, whatever you were making, then don't complain because YouTube did this before they started their fucking 2013 thing where anyone can make money. And Rich from Review Tech USA said that if they didn't change their policies, and this is a better policy than they had in 2013 when they started 2013, if they just kept this policy or their old policy, he said, I bet your ass that adpocalypse would never be a thing. At all. Because it's going back to the original point where ad revenue and ads are going to the right people now, because like I said, if you're gonna make a video about your cat, or you're gonna make a video about lighting your dick on fire, or being a jackass, or whatever the fuck you want to do, there's no like if you were gonna if in 2013 if anyone go on YouTube and make a video, and then now advertisers are backing out because you're making a stupid video, or you're making a video that's controversial, this or that, blah blah blah, then and you're getting paid for it, and advertisers don't want to be on your video because you're making a controversial video, or you're making a video that's just not relevant to what they want, where they want to be, or not the right market space for you, then ad apocalypse would never happen. And this helps also to combat ad apocalypse, because of the fact that now that you have 1,000 subscribers, you can and requirements you need to be on Google Preferred and for the AdSense program, you can prove to YouTube now that you're actually giving a shit. You actually want to try and work your ass off to get to where you want to be, like Markiplier, or whatever the fuck Closell is, even though she's stupid anyway, but she's pretty big in there also. But all these people that are out there making a living off of YouTube.
She still has a bunch of subscribers, but not that many views anymore. No one really watches her videos anymore.
Yeah, but my point.
She's one of those kind of dead channels.
My point is though, once you get those kind of subscribers and those views that you need, YouTube will say, okay, now we actually care about you a little bit more, and we'll start paying you for what you do, and then you have to work your ass off. But at least now, advertisers can say, okay, now we have 20,000 accounts, whatever, that don't even give a shit on YouTube, and they're not getting paid for it, and we're not going to be on those videos anymore because no one is watching them anyway, so there's no point of being on their videos. So it helps YouTube save a little bit of money, yes, and it helps advertisers. Oh my god, I can't even speak today.
It's okay, I kept misreading things before.
It helps advertisers know where to put their videos now, where to put their ads, and where the money is going to. So it does. It put it this way. What's it called? It doesn't fragment the whole community of YouTube now. So YouTube saves money. YouTube knows where the money's going to now, and YouTube knows that their money's going to the right people now, and also it knows how to manage, and YouTube knows now that these advertisers are going to these people and not to these stupid people, and it knows how to. It's just all more organized in general, and it does help in a sense. Monday Matt did say that it does hurt the small content creators like us, but I go back to the point of Rich from Review Tech USA. If you're not making a video, if you're not making videos once in a while, or if you're not giving a shit on YouTube, then there's no point for you to be there. So don't complain. Now, going to what Brandon was saying to me earlier, that his friend Alex does not agree with anything that anyone is saying. He just thinks that that people that are on YouTube and that are the small content creators are being hurt by this. That's a point. But he also thinks that the only people that are small content creators are animators, and animators, I'm gonna go back to my original point. You're
saying that those are the only people that are gonna be affected.
I'm gonna go back to my original point also. Like I said, you can go on YouTube and make a video about anything. So you can, like I said, tech videos, gaming videos, documentaries, biographies, history videos, whatever the fuck you want to make it. But animation is a big part of YouTube, as much as fucking the makeup section, or fucking the gamers, or the tech people, or whatever. It's a whole big thing. Everyone has their share, and it's not just, oh, animators are the only people that are getting hurt by this, because people want to make videos, and people want to show their shit on YouTube, and they want to, it's put it this way. YouTube is as big of a platform as people who make independent films, and I'm not talking about fucking Tommy Wiseau, because he can go fucking suck a dick.
Tommy Wiseau is amazing.
I know he is, but I'm in the sense that no one's gonna go on YouTube and make a video that fucking bad and get fucking videos on it.
I am so stupid. This is why.
But I don't agree with your friend Alex, and I don't think you agree with him either, because animation is a big part of YouTube as much as anything else.
I see some points you made, but other points I'm like, I really don't agree with this.
Like I'm saying though, like every section of YouTube, any category of video that you're trying to make,
got it.
Any kind of category you're making a video of on YouTube, it's all shared. And yes, I want to say, oh my god, it's doing it, it just keeps going on and on and on, and I didn't even do anything. So you need to stop right now.
This is kind of like that thing on Nickelodeon where they're talking to a teleprompter when the splat starts, when they have actors from all that on there.
Alright, I'm gonna just stop you for a second. My Siri went off, and I'm gonna read what it said to me, because we're recording our voices, and it just stopped. So now, let me just see what it says.
Back to lights.
I'm just gonna read this really quick. It says, all don't agree with don't route, you're an Alex. And I don't then
you're an Alex?
You're an Alec. And I don't then you agree with American animation is the Pictar. You show much anything else. Other points of light. Do I really like? I would like. I'm saying I like every section of YouTube and category video that you're trying to make. Got it? Any current? I got category. You're making a video of on YouTube. It's all shared. It's yes. I want to say, oh my god. It's doing it to keep going on Annan. I don't even know anything. She need to start right now is kind. That's what you get when you don't actually, like, talk to Siri, and it's just reading whatever the fuck you're trying to say in a conversation. Now, going back to my original point.
Such broken English.
Okay, now going back to my very original point. Now,
people
like
can
I said,
pause it to read this stuff if you want, because I want Jeff to talk.
Yeah. If you 2018 going out, you have 30. After this video is going to probably be uploaded tomorrow, the next day, or the next day after that. But you have until February 20th to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watching hours on your videos. Now, we want to keep making our content. We want to keep getting money, even though we made barely anything. But
hey, you know what? That actually helps out when I'm trying to order stuff online and it won't take my credit card, so it makes me have to use PayPal. That's why it was pretty convenient whenever we even if we'd get paid cents a day, because
with my share then
it all adds up. I'll give it to you if you want it. I don't know how much we have saved up though.
Probably have nothing now. They're probably taking our video money away.
I don't know why they would take the money away, just not pay you anymore.
No, I think that they I don't know. I don't know how that part works.
Because otherwise, that's kind of robbing you.
I know, but that's going back to the original point of what I was saying is if you're gonna give a shit or not give a shit, don't complain that you're only making $2 a fucking month or some shit like that. But
these things were
my original point of this whole video was we want you guys to help us out if you can. We want the subscribers, we want the views, so we can start having money back in our channel. And I'm not asking that we want to be greedy and say, just help us because we want to make money. No, we want to make money to help further develop our content on YouTube, and that was helping a tiny bit, but we want that to keep going. And if we don't get this by February 20th, we probably won't get it for a long time because it's hard to get subscribers, it's hard to get the views, and this and that. So
subscribers come to us a lot of the times to find our channel.
That's a good thing. I like that.
Like almost every day, I get emails saying we got a new subscriber, and it makes me proud.
So do I. That's what Rich.
Even if we have a small channel, it's like, you know what?
That's what Rich from Review Tech USA was saying. Like,
well, yeah,
there were some days
I feel that. I know how he feels about that.
Yeah, there were some days where he got 50 views on a video, and it's like, oh my god, that was a great day for him.
Like,
and now he gets 50 views. It's like, what the fuck going on my channel?
I felt that day when we first reached 100 subscribers.
I know, so did I. But now it's like you really have to know what your priorities are and what you want to do on YouTube, because like now, you know, not for nothing, and I'm not trying to say that getting 100 subscribers is nothing, but at the same time, in the largest grand scheme of things in YouTube, if you just have 100 subscribers, you suck. And I'm just gonna say that we suck now because we don't have 1,000 subscribers. Well, anyone that doesn't have 1,000 subscribers just sucks now. In general, I'm just saying.
Well, what if it's with the channel that just started out?
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, if you're just starting, you literally are, for YouTube's sake, you suck. And what YouTube is saying, basically,
no one's gonna get 1,000 subscribers within a freaking day, dude. Even when they just started their channel.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
That's not what happens.
I know, but what I'm saying is, to YouTube, if you like, it's gonna take you a couple months to get 100 subscribers, probably.
Unless you're saying in YouTube size.
In YouTube sense, you all suck. So try to get the subscribers you need. Try to help us get the subscribers we need. Do what you gotta do. We're gonna do what we gotta do, and yeah, that is it. So thank you so much. I'm not ending the video yet, but thank you so much.
Yeah, no,
for helping us or listening to that, because we need the help we can get. Now, on to another thing.
Oh, the jokes from before.
Yes.
I want to retell mine because
so Brendan has some anti-jokes, and then I'm gonna come up with some funnier, like, not actual jokes, not anti-jokes, but go on.
I didn't make these, but I heard these recently, and I thought they were kind of funny, even though they're not funny. And it's like, what's green and has wheels?
What?
Grass. I lied about the wheels. And what has 2 legs and is red all over?
What?
Half a cat.
What has 4 wheels and flies?
A garbage truck? Because
yes.
I've heard that one before, and for years I didn't get the joke, and now I get it because of flies, like the insect. For years,
that wasn't the joke I wanted to actually say. I just thought of that because I just randomly thought of SpongeBob when you said that.
I hate that episode, by the way.
Why?
Because SpongeBob's laugh really just ruined the episode for me. It was so obnoxious. I'm like right there with Squidward and how annoyed I was with his laugh.
Okay.
Why was Simba grounded?
Why?
Because he was lying.
These are just dad jokes. That's all they are. There's like those videos, because they did a whole YouTube channel based off that, where it's just people like celebrities and whatnot just going on there and saying dad jokes, dad joke battles, and whoever.
I want to be on there.
So do I. I want to. That was. Did you see the one with Will Ferrell and Mark? What the fuck is his name?
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
No, they were on there.
Yeah, they made one, and then they made the video to get on there so they could promote their new video stepdad or fathers, whatever it's called.
Daddy's Home.
Yeah, Daddy's Home too. They did
I still haven't seen either of them.
So I haven't seen them either, but I want to see them.
I know Mel Gibson is one of them's dad in the film, so it's like Mel Gibson's kind of becoming relevant again. He's kind of coming back. After over a decade, when someone fucks their career up by doing something so bad like that, or like Kevin Spacey, it's like his career will probably jumpstart back again like 10 years later.
Yeah, but, like, it's one of those things where it will just like...
So Kevin Spacey will probably make a comeback in like the late 2020s.
Probably. But, so, this is a joke I actually wanted to tell on the show. And this is a guy on YouTube who all he does is he'll go on like Twitter, and he'll like, or see things that he'll find pictures of, or things. It's just like he'll just pick up a category, right? Mm-hmm. And he'll talk about it, but it's all funny though. Not like a comedian per se, like that just talk about shit. But it'll be like for instance, like, okay, here are like a bunch of things that happen at school, and like you'll see like a form that says, oh, or a note from your teacher, like, why your son got detention, blah blah blah, why did he get detention? Yeah. And he'll make a joke about it. It'll be like, it's like, what's it's like one of the things, like, what's the strongest force? What's the strongest force on Earth? And like you have like a 5-year-old and say the strongest force on Earth is love, and the teacher counted that wrong. And he's like, why'd you count that wrong? Love is a really strong force. Like, he'll make jokes about stuff like that. So he made a video that I saw on Facebook, and I looked it up on YouTube, and I found the full video.
Zero looks crazy.
And this is a thing that's been going on for a while though too. It's not just him doing it, but like, you know, Wendy's, what Wendy's is, right?
Yes.
Okay, their Twitter account is so fucking, like, it's not like the traditional Twitter account of like a corporation where they literally go on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on Twitter, and then anyone that asks them a question or says something about them they will literally come back at you and like roast you.
Oh,
Wendy's
God.
will roast you, meaning like.
I really, you know what I'm hoping? So we will see you guys in the next episode.